Welcome back. This is the second part of the notes for Chapter 5, Section 2 in the Algebra 2 textbook. They have some explanatory text on using synthetic substitution, but they left some parts out. We should begin by filling those in. It says, write the coefficients of f of x in order of, and here we need decreasing. Exponents. Write the value of x to the left, bring down the leading coefficient, multiply the leading coefficient by, and here we need 2. And the reason why it's 2 is because the problem says x equals 2. That's the key connection. The sentence finishes, and write the product under the second coefficient. And then there's this blank, and it should say add. Multiply the previous sum by 2, same number as before, and write the product under the second coefficient. Add. Repeat for all of the remaining coefficients. Now, to set this up, we need a 2 in this blank on the left. That's because, again, it's from x equals 2. Then you have a stream of numbers over following the 2, and they are the coefficients from the original polynomial. So 2x to the fourth makes that 2. There's the next 3 because of 3x cubed. And then negative 6x squared makes the next number negative 6. You'll notice there isn't a number for x, and that's why it's just plain 0. And then constant term is 3, so 3. Again, the numbers that I highlighted in different colors come from the coefficients of the polynomial. Now the process. The first 2 here goes down, just write it down. Then it multiplies by the 2 on the left, so it's 4. 3 plus 4, 7. Times the 2 on the left, 14. Negative 6 plus 14, 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 0 plus 16 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. Add 35. Alright, this is a way of figuring out what f of 2 is in this case, because the final number is the value. So f of 2 equals 35. It's a little strange at first, but it's actually easier than plugging the numbers in and doing to the fourth power, etc., etc. So there's that. Let's go on to the next set of topics, which is end behavior. Now, this is stuff you pretty much just need to copy out of the book, but it's about a sub n, which is strange to look at first. What it means is the leading coefficient, the number in front of the biggest power. Okay, so if the leading coefficient is greater than 0, and if n is odd, then f of x goes to negative infinity as x goes to negative infinity, and f of x goes to infinity as x goes to infinity. For the next bullet, if the leading term, a sub n, is less than 0, and n is odd, then f of x goes to, and because less than 0 means negative, all of these answers are opposite from before. Or both of them, I guess. The next bullet, if a sub n is greater than 0 and n is even, so now we're talking about something to the fourth power or to the sixth power, then f of x goes to infinity as x goes to negative infinity, and f of x goes to infinity as x goes to positive infinity. So in this case, they're both positive infinity. The last bullet, if a sub n is less than 0 and n is even, and then less than 0 means negative, so these are both opposite of what they were before. I'll come back in a little while with new part of the notes.